welcome to the Gild the Garden show. I'm Chely Cuevas, and today's show is all about air plants. Some people call them Tillandsias, others air plants. Whatever you choose to name them, they're amazing plants. I went to an air plant show recently and was absolutely blown away by all the Tillandsias on display. What's really cool about Tillandsias is that they don't have any roots. The root system is in the air, so you can put them anywhere. They don't require soil, they don't require water in the soil, so it's really great for decorating your home, inside and out.
Tillandsias are epiphytes, which means they grow on other plants. They attach themselves to the branches and trunks of trees and basically just chill there and grow. The root system of the Tillandsia is in the air, so you can place them almost anywhere. They collect all of their nutrients from rainfall and particles in the air. Tillandsias, grown in drought-prone areas, collect water in their leaves, which, much like cacti, supply them with water during dry periods. There are hundreds of types of Tillandsia plants. Some thrive on humidity and shade, others prefer dry air and bright sun.
The simplest way to distinguish what type of Tillandsia you have is by looking at the leaves.
You see this white fuzz on this Tillandsia xeroforbia? They're called trichomes, and they protect the plant from too much sun and help conserve moisture. Shade-loving Tillandsias like this bootsy have less trichomes and are much greener in color.
So the color and amount of trichomes will help you distinguish what type of plant you have and help you better care for your air plant.
Tillandsias can take anywhere from 6 all the way up to 20 years to mature from seed. This type of cultivation is preferred because what's happening is that poachers are taking Tillandsias from their natural habitat, which is having a profound effect on the environment. A lot of Tillandsias like this Tillandsia xeroforbia are becoming extinct, so you definitely don't want to contribute to the problem. If you're planning on purchasing Tillandsias, make sure they're nursery grown. Rainforest Flora Inc. in Torrance, California is a great place to purchase Tillandsias from. I visited the store recently and was absolutely in awe of the variety of Tillandsias on display. It's a total experience in there. Tillandsias are warm weather plants, and knowing their ideal environment is the first step in understanding how to care for them. A lot of people make the mistake of over or under watering. One of the clearest indications that the plant is dehydrated is the curling of the leaves. When the leaves on the plant start to curl in, it's time to water. Just remember this: if the leaves curl in, it's time for a swim. Watering your Tillandsias indoors is simple. You have 3 options for watering your indoor Tillandsias: misting, dunking, and soaking. Solely misting is not recommended, but if that's your only option, then be sure to mist regularly and pay attention to the leaves. If you plan on soaking your Tillandsias, do it every 2 weeks for a couple of hours. Not every Tillandsia is the same, so some may need to be soaked for less time than others. Water them only with filtered or tap water that has sat long enough for the chlorine to dissipate. This can take up to 24 hours. Just like any other plant, Tillandsias need exposure to light. The amount of trichomes on your plant will help you decipher the amount of light it should receive. There's a difference between direct sunlight in Los Angeles and Seattle, so be sure to take that into consideration.
If you want your Tillandsias to bloom, then you need to feed them regularly. They can be fed with either epiphyte or orchid food. For the maximum amount of blooms and offsets, be sure to follow a regular feeding schedule. Well, gardener, that's all for today. I hope I've inspired you to purchase Tillandsias of your own. And when you do, I want to see them, so share photos with me via social media by hashtagging Gild the Garden on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy gardening!